fail your kids. So I'm going to say it one more time. When you do not teach your children the word, you fail your kids. And that is so important for you to understand, because a lot of people are like, oh, this generation the problem. My generation was different. The difference between the previous generations and these generations now, a lot of parents stopped teaching their kids the word. A lot of parents just sent their kids to church, didn't go to church with their kids, didn't practice reading scripture to their kids at home. God says in Deuteronomy 31, if you read this book of instruction, so that means that you need to be active in your kids learning about God. That is requiring you to be active in making sure that this word takes root in your children. Because if it does not, they become something that God never intended for them. It says that they need to learn to fear the Lord. So that means that it's not immediate. Not for everybody. Oftentimes we are praying, God bless my womb, God bless me with a baby, God bless me with a child, I'm ready to be a mother, I'm ready to be a father. But you need to have purpose for those kids. Just like King Richard. I don't know if y'all have ever seen the movie, but King Richard, he didn't just want to have some kids just to have some kids. And I don't know the man's story. I don't know how perfect he is. But one thing that we can learn from King Richard, one thing that we can learn from this word, every time that God sent an angel to say, I'm going to give you a baby, that angel told those parents the purpose for the child usually. God doesn't just bless people with children just to bless people with children. You need to have a vision for your family. You need to have a vision for yourself. You need to have a vision for your children. Because if not, you leave them to the mercy of this world, and then you wonder, why are they disobedient? Why are they so hateful? Why are they so spiteful? You have to play an active role in your child's relationship with God. Don't just be this good and perfect person to the world. Don't just be this good and perfect person to the church. Do not just be this good and perfect person to your community. Community and leadership starts at home. You have to really be real in that. Your leadership is not real if it's not taking root at home first. Your children matter. If you do not raise your children, the world will. So you need to have a vision for them. Anytime that I carried a child, God revealed something about them while they were still in my womb. And any time that now, the woman who I am now, the woman who I have become now, unless I have a purpose for a child, unless I have something in mind, like I literally saw my son's future. I don't know if it was before he got here or whatever, but I know what I need to focus on with him. I know what I need to focus on with my daughter, because I'm not going to leave their future to this world. God requires us to be active in their learning. God requires us to do a work for them to become who they become. And if you fail to do your part, you can't blame society for how your child turned out. There's a job for you to do as a parent, and it starts with teaching them this word. Don't be a hypocrite. Don't try to beat them with the word. Don't use the word manipulatively, because then now you form resentment in their heart towards God, because they believe that that's who God is when that's really just who you are. So be active in your kids' relationship with God. Lead them the right way. Show them what it is like to live a godly life, because if you watch children are sponges. Anytime that I've been working out and multitasking as a mom, my kids started doing the exact same thing. I didn't have to say anything for them to start working out. They started working out because they seen their mama working out. So now I got a 1-year-old who be trying to power lift 4 pounds whenever he's trying to show out. But he got that from watching his mama in the living room working out. Watching his mama running on watching his mama run on the treadmill while watching TV. So now my son, even though that he can't run yet, before he could even walk, he would go up there and sit on my treadmill, because eventually he wants to run on that treadmill. In the moment that he started walking, before he even got his steps all the way, he was trying to run. Why? Because I see mama run. I see mama do this. My daughter, I got a video of my daughter. She sits here and watch me do these videos. She loved to watch my videos on the TV. And one day she sat right here while I was doing these videos. And when I was done, I was like, I'm done. I'm about to close this out. She said, Mama, I want to do one of those videos like you too. So I set up the phone and I let her do a video. And I haven't posted these things because I'm hesitant on how much of my life and how much of my family I want on social media. But what I am saying is, have a purpose for your children. Teach them the word. If you don't know anything else about their life, about their future, if God hasn't shown you that, if you're not really just too much concerned with that, at least be concerned with that they know God. Not just know God, but fear God. Because if they fear God, it changes how they live. And it makes the world a better place. A lot of these humans in the world, everybody's talking about, oh, the world is falling apart. Oh, these people are just horrible. Oh, people lack humanity. It started at home. All of that started at home. And then what they didn't get at home, they learned out at school. They learned it in the streets. So be active in your child's life. Be active in your child's relationship with God. Right now, I have one scripture on each of their wall. And if I teach them nothing else, they will at least have that scripture. And as they grow older, I will continue teaching them the word. They have Bible bedtime stories, all of the things. It's not that hard to be active in it. Because my daughter, with her being a big sister now, she wants the same attention that she used to get. And it's not that anybody's intentionally trying to ignore her. But one thing that she looks forward to is her bedtime stories. And she holds those moments dear. And those stories have become so ingrained in her mind that even though she doesn't know exactly how the words are or how to, put them together, based on how many times I've read the book to her, she can read the book back to me based on each page, each picture. And it's all Bible stories. In the morning, they know that mama starts her day with God in the morning. So before anybody watches TV, before anybody plays any games, y'all gonna watch Superbook. Y'all gonna watch some Bible stories and learn about Jesus. And that's the standard. That's what you have to set for your kids. Your kids are not at the mercy of this world. It's just what we fail to do. I know life's busy. That's what the enemy wants. He wants you to be so busy to where you don't take care of what matters. He wants you to be so focused on what everybody else thinks of you to where you don't take care of what matters, to where you keep up appearances rather than actually being. So be present. Take it seriously on making sure that your kids fear the Lord, because God tells us that in Deuteronomy 31. He lets you know a lot of what's going on is because of where we fail. So that's it. That's the message. That's the word. I love you. And I pray that you have a blessed many days. I pray that you receive this message well, because I know it's a hard one. But peace and blessings unto you greatly.